Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today we're going to finish going through the American Thrift Jewelry Mystery Supply Box. Okay, so quite a bit of jewelry is left in this. We're going to get this poured out. This is nice. It is a stretch, but I like this. Not bad at all. So this is definitely a good piece, in my opinion. This is also a really nice piece. This is made out of shell, dyed shell. I love the sound of it. It almost sounds like a wind chime. Okay, I'm not sure. This is some kind of necklace. And everything is tangled up with it. This is not what I would consider that great, and I'm just going to put this aside as a craft item. And there's two of them. If I can get this one untangled. I'm also going to put this aside as a craft item. Speaking of craft items, one of you guys left me a comment in the first part of this video asking if you were interested in any of this jewelry, how you would purchase it. If you see something you're interested in that you would like to purchase, you can contact me at my email address. If you go to the main screen of my channel, my email address is listed there, and I'll also put it at the bottom of the screen. I do charge for shipping. Shipping runs between $5 and change, usually between $5.60 and $5.80 for a small package and up to $10.80 for a large package. If you want any of the items that I've put to the side for crafts, I'll do those for $1. So if you are interested in something you've seen in the video, you're more than welcome to email me and we will discuss it. This is interesting. Look at this. I first thought that it was a belt. This is probably from maybe the 1990s. It has a lobster claw closure. And it is adjustable. I think this is a pretty neat piece. This is also a really nice statement piece. Does need to be cleaned up. There's some wear on the back, but on the front it looks just fine. And I would say that this looks like the 1990s or maybe the early 2000s. This is an adjustable bracelet, and it's very stretched out. So I'm also going to put this aside for crafts. These are some really nice glass beads. They almost look like rose quartz, but I don't think they are. I think these are just pink glass beads. This looks like a handmade item. The horse on it's cute. That would look really cute on a charm bracelet. Some faux glass pearls. I don't see a marking on these, but these are in really good condition. And here we go with the bracelets again, guys. Trust the Lord with all of your heart. This one's nice. This is a really nice bracelet. Some more costume bracelets. This one's better quality. It's a thicker material. I'm going to pause recording for just a second to see if I can get some of this untangled so that the content doesn't run too long. I've untangled everything and I've put the earrings to the side. So let's look through the necklaces and bracelets that we have left. This is interesting. It's made out of dyed shell. Look at all the tiny little shells. And this is Coldwater Creek. I believe that some of the shells are broken on this because I see a piece of a shell right here. So I'm also going to put this aside with craft items. A shell bracelet. This one looks like bourbon and bow ties, but I don't see a tag on it. A faux pearl necklace. These are not glass pearls. These are plastic. No markings on it. This one is a costume piece, but I like this. Has pieces of shell, dyed shell. This would be a great piece for layering. Another bracelet, and this one appears to be broken. You guys remember me finding the other half to this in the last video. So that's going to go into crafting. And this one is a costume ring. It's pretty. I do see some wear along the back of it. It's about a size 8. This is a mom bracelet. I don't see any missing stones. This is an Avon piece. And this is a charm bracelet. Pray, faith, love, angel, destiny, believe, peace, hope, and love. Look at all of the debris. When I was untangling this, I thought it was more than one necklace, but it's not. This one's just multiple strands. I'm not going to take the time to completely untangle it. And another one of these. I found 2 of these in the first part of the content. So there was a total of 3 of these. It kind of makes me wonder if someone that sold jewelry donated a lot of the same thing. And I say that because one of the thrift stores that I frequent a lot, they had an entire tote of jewelry. And a lot of it was multiples of the same thing that someone had donated. And the lady there was telling me that the person that donated it used to sell jewelry and had gotten out of the business. I've been seeing a lot of that lately in thrift stores. A lot of the paparazzi jewelry has been donated. I don't know if that's who this is by or if it's by some other brand. Some vintage pearls. These are in fairly decent shape, and there's no markings on this one. So this is a stretch, and this has seen its better days. So I'm going to put this in crafting. Okay, so there's the initial P. This one has a tag on it. Just says Korea. This one's a charm bracelet. Measuring tape, scissors, a spool of thread, a sewing machine, a heart. This would be nice for someone that likes to sew for a hobby. Another bracelet. And this must have came out of something. This is a small cabochon. A gold chain or gold tone chain. This one has a marking on it. Let's see what it says. This one says Korea also. Another gold tone necklace. I like this one. I like the design of it. This one has a shepherd's hook closure. Don't see any markings on it. Now we will look through the earrings. Some of these are earrings from the first part of the content that did not have matches. These did have a match, and I like these. They do need to be cleaned up, but these are nice. Okay, so these are clip-ons, Sarah Cove, and this one does have a match. We found this in the first part of the content, and this one doesn't have a match. So I'm just going to put it into crafting. Another pair of these. I also found 2 pairs of these in the first part of the unboxing. These 2 also don't have matches. They would make really pretty necklace pendants, or even if someone wanted to remove the ear wire and attach them to a bracelet or a necklace as a charm. I'm also going to put these in my pile of crafting items. Another pair that matched up. This is what the cabochon that I found earlier came out of. I believe that there was a mate to this in the first part of the content, but it was also missing a cabochon. So I'm just going to add this one to crafting. 2 more pairs of these. I also found a couple of pairs of these in the first part of the content. So these aren't bad, but none of these have a mate. So these are also going to go in crafting along with this one. Often the way it goes with these boxes, you'll find a earring that you really like, and then there will not be a mate to it. This one's cute too, but I don't see a mate for it. This one doesn't have a mate. This one's stunning. Another matched pair. This pair does not have a match. A couple of things I did want to mention from the first part of the content that I did. Sandra and Phil, it turns out, and I would have realized this if I would have looked closer, this is a Bible verse. And it was one of you guys that pointed that out to me. I appreciate that. The other thing that was mentioned was someone asked if I could show how I would replace the stone. So I'm going to put this one to the side and make a note to myself. So I'll see if I can remove this stone and find another stone, and then I'll show how I would replace it. I'm not too terribly disappointed with this box. I feel like there were a few vintage pieces. There were quite a few pieces that I liked, and there were some signed pieces. You guys, as always, let me know what you think in the comments, and also which pieces were your favorites. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.